is week 1 of the NFL, and today's clash of conferences is just
men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And with the terrible towels waving loudly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Well, that'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll be out right at the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hayes. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll look to throw again. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer up.
He's got a man complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Toss left to Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick, But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Hayes. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw again. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. ETN up the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll set up a throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw here. And it's caught. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Second and 2. On play action, they'll throw. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. And here now come the Falcons. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Falcons ready to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Elliott running left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd and 5. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively. And, Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive. And it's been paying off for them so far this
the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. At their own 19-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll drop to throw. Smith catches left side. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick slant caught by Chase. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's a give to Etienne. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hayes. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. This is caught. It's Hardy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Always got some breathing room. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hayes. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with... It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got this to Pickens. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hayes.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And his throw is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Draw play, ETN. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jamar Chase, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 22. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 70. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Falcons offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now out come the Steelers. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Etienne. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. A handoff for Etienne. We'll get this up to about the 44. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Etienne once more. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. They'll look to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Straight ahead, Etienne. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second and 4. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now in Pittsburgh. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Falcons first and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Etienne. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
And they'll run with Etienne. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. He'll drop to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jamar Chase with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll look to throw. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another tote for Etienne. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And no return here for Wright. It'll be a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll drop to throw. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down, ETN once more. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. On third down, here's ETN. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. They'll look to throw now on first down. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll go underneath it. And he lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. City always a little extra excitement for week 1. And